Hey everybody, this is Dorcas Chandler at dorcasgazelle.com. I hope you all are having a great day and a wonderful life. I'm excited to be back on the air again. I'm to report my journey, and I want to let you know that I'm still doing what I was doing since 2015. Whoa, I'm excited about that. May the 26th is coming up, and it'll be 4 years. And I'm grateful. I really am because I've been through some ups and downs, but I made it and I'm still doing it. And I'm glad that I'm learning more about eating. I really am. And I read a lot and making sure that I try to stay up to date with the things that I eat. And now I'm not saying that I eat the right thing all the time because I don't. But 9 times out of 10, I am doing the right thing, and I'm grateful for that. And not only eating right, but exercising. But what I found out about exercise is that um, I've been doing some of my exercise wrong. Some of them have been too fast, and that was brought to my attention by my therapist when they came out last year. But I really realized that now, since I'm doing my exercise off of PBS, that man, I've been doing a lot of things wrong. I haven't been stretching. I've been just doing them too fast and just stuff. And so now that I'm able to learn and slow down, and I can feel my muscles burning because I'm not just going up and down, and I realize that I don't have to do 150 sit-ups. It's not how much you do it or how much you do them, but it's about how you do them. So now I'm working on the way that I'm doing things with exercise. And the other morning, on PBS is where I watch my exercise routine, and I be doing my exercise with them. One of the things that they said was, if you're doing your exercise, today, they don't want you to do them tomorrow. They want on and off, so that your body can rest. And so that's a great thing. And then they're like doing 20. They're just not doing. I mean, I thought that the more I did, the quicker I would lose all this weight. And that is just not so. So I'm grateful for it. But one thing that I did learn off of PBS, it's important to stretch, after you do exercise and your muscles and stuff. And I'm learning all of this, and I'm grateful for it, like I said. But this is the thing, the other morning I was doing my exercise, and everything off of PBS, and I was just really excited. I'm excited about what I'm learning. I love to learn. And so, anyway, after I got through doing the exercise part, I just was gonna get up and stuff, and so when I went to get up, I didn't stretch my arms like they had said, and when I went to turn to get up, bam! I mean, my muscle in my arm just tightened up, and it like popped a little bit, and I could not move my arm. I'm telling you, I had pain like crazy. And so then I had to go through that, and icing and heating and taking medicine and just trying to get myself so that I could be mobile again. And the thing about it is that I learned that I have changed, because I remember the times that I would be in pain and I wouldn't do anything. I would just wait it out and just see how long I could not take medication, because just stuff, stupid stuff. And so, but honey, when that pain hit me on the other morning, I was taking me my ibuprofen. I called my doctor, got me some muscle relaxers. I sure did. And I was taking that stuff because I could not sleep. I mean, my arm was hurting me so bad. But I learned from that. It's important to stretch after you do exercise, to stretch your muscles. That will never happen again. But now, since that happened, I can move my arm up again, up and down, and I'm doing exercises with them. I'm taking it slow, but I'm grateful to know how to exercise. And that's why I really need to go to the gym, because the things that I've been doing is only the things that I could think in my mind to do just to help me get up. And I know that I'm grateful for that because I had to start somewhere. And that's why people would say, make a video. And then I told them, yeah, I'm going to make a video. I am so glad that I didn't make a video because I don't ever want to give out wrong information. And I'm telling you, if I would have made a video about my exercising, it would have been wrong. I mean, I'm doing 150 exercise and I'm exercise, yeah, and I'm just going up and down sit-ups. You can do 150 sit-ups, yeah, I can do 150 sit-ups, and I was just going as fast and fast. It was just wrong. And so now that I've slowed down, when you slow down and do exercise, you can feel your muscles burning. You're not just out of breath because you done did a marathon, but you can feel your muscles burning. So I'm grateful for the journey and all the mistakes, because yes, I've made some mistakes, and but I want to be as accurate as I can when I'm reporting the story. And I may not have been 100% accurate, but I try to be as accurate as I can. But I'm thankful for this journey. Whoa, it's really good. And I know that you all have been really there for me. I mean, I could not make this journey on my own. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now, talking to you. Yes, to you, if I didn't have great people in my life. I got great people in my life. I mean, great. Great. So I'm grateful for that. And my book, oh my goodness. I have never sold as many books, and I've been writing for many years, as I have sold this time, Beauty Beneath the Fat. I have never. And the thing that that has encouraged me the most is that people would want one book and send $100. People would want one book and give me $250. People would want one book. $300. There has been money that has came in this house and that has crossed my hands. I don't have words for it. And I remember when I was going to get the book published, I had to buy my ISBN number, just stuff to go with getting a book published. But then I had to get the book printed. And so I was asking God, I said, now God, should I put this on my credit card? Really? Really? And so I just was impressed. Go ahead and put it on your credit card. So I know that the first money that I got back, that money was going to go to paying the book off. But I didn't even know if I was going to get that money back. And I said, well, it's got to be paid. And so anyway, I got that money back really quick. And then I needed a bed. And so I said, well, after I got the money to pay the book off, then I was going to use the money to buy me a bed. And I want to tell you, the money that you all have donated to me and have given me has been a blessing, because next week, which is after the 27th of, is this April? 2019, I will be able to buy me a bed. And you know what? I have not had to spend one dime. It's the money that you all have been donating that I've been putting toward that mattress and the bed, so that I could get me a better bed, because I haven't had a bed and I don't know when. And most of you all don't even know how long that bed has been in there. But I am grateful to God just for the outpouring of love that you all have shown me, and I respond back to people, and they said, Dorcas, you've been good to us. But you know what? I'm telling you, you all have really proved to me that my journey has not been lost, and it's worth it. And even though the things that I've been through, it's still worth where I am today. I am fulfilled in so many ways that I cannot tell you how I feel. And from not being able to walk, for not even not being able to walk, but eating the wrong way, just mayonnaise sandwiches, from not lifting, couldn't lift my legs up to 5, from dragging my legs, from trying to get to the bathroom, and now I can lift my legs. Now I'm cognate and sensitive to what I eat, and I haven't had a Coke since 2015, and I was a Coke fanatic. I mean, I just love Coke, and things that God has blessed me to come a long ways, and just stuff, and just changing me from the inside, having me to look at life differently, having me to have more compassion, on people that are disabled. I mean, people, I pray for people that are disabled, because especially, not even especially, but when you have a disability, people don't really understand, because with having something wrong physically in your life, not only is the physical aspect of it, of not being able to get around, or your back hurting you, or your head hurting you, or whatever, but it also affects your mental capacity. I will not ever stop talking about the mind, because a lot of people, we want to just smear over what's going on inside of our mind. But if it's going on the outside, you got to know something is going wrong or going on the inside. And a lot of time our behaviors are because of what we're either squishing, or something that is on the inside of us that is causing us to even spew stuff out of our mouth that we wouldn't even say if we were feeling better. And people tell me all the time I'm sensitive. I am very sensitive. And that's just my nature. That's just who I am. And you know what? I'm glad I'm sensitive, because I can be sensitive to other people. Now, the other day, I was dealing with something, and I said, well, Dorcas, you are sensitive. But you got to understand, they were insensitive. See, people that can tell you that you're sensitive. What about you being insensitive? Sometimes we have to look at ourselves, and a lot of time we're looking at other people. I'm talking about Dorcas. This is Dorcas's journey. Sometimes we're looking at the behavior of other people, but we don't take time to look at the behavior that we are projecting on other people. Sometimes it don't mean nothing. What you say. Other times you may be in pain, or you may be having some emotional stress, or something may be going wrong in your marriage, or something your children is cutting up, and sometimes that day you just don't need it. Those are normally the days that people will come around and say something stupid. Yeah, I said stupid. And those are the days that, if we're not careful, we will respond and react out of our emotions because of what's going on the inside of us. And I know that when my pain level is high, and my pain level is nothing compared to compared to what it used to be. Do you know that I would lay in the bed when I first started this journey, and when my doctor had told me about what to eat, and when I started changing my eating and everything, all those years that I've been here since 2005, I would turn and toss. When I wake up in the morning, the sheets would be off because I was in so much pain. But now, when I get in the bed, I go to sleep. My back is not hurting me. I wake up in the morning and I'm stiff, and that's because I need a new mattress. And I'm grateful because I'm going to get a new mattress, and my bed will be here next week. And it's great. But we have to learn sometimes that it's not always the other person. Sometimes it's me. And then sometimes, because of my pain, you're not responsible for my pain. And sometimes I'm reacting to you out of my pain. And so now what I do is I try to say, okay, Dorcas, when I go out in people, where people are, I evaluate myself. Okay, Dorcas, especially if my pain level's high, and my legs are what's hurting me now. It's not really my back. My back doesn't hurt me half the way that it did. But I evaluate myself. I say, okay, now if you're not feeling good this morning, you need to watch what you say. I put that in my mind, because if you say something to me when I'm not feeling good, Ain't no telling what's gonna come out my mouth if I haven't checked myself before I went out in public. So sometimes we have to check ourselves, not just the other person needs to check their self because they're this way. We need to see how we are, and that's what I'm really working on. I recognize also that I'm very impulsive. I do things out of impulse. You make me mad, I'm gonna tell you you make me mad, and that's what I used to do. But I'm working on that particular behavior right now. And so what happens, what I've learned is, okay, so when you get impulsive and you say something stupid that you shouldn't say, you need to go back. And see, when we have to start going back to people, like the people here at my apartment, they made me mad. I called him up, I told him off, and I hung up, and that was the end of the story. And then it was like, now, did you handle that situation right? No, because they didn't do what they were supposed to do. But did you handle the situation right? And I said, no. So then I called him back up, and I said, you know what? I shouldn't have talked to you like that. I'm sorry. And so now what that does is makes me think about what I'm doing before I do it, especially with the apartment. And the things with the apartment is going great. I mean, they put new blinds in all my place, and I mean, my apartment looks wonderful. But the thing about it is that not only do I have to be concerned about how you treat me, but I need to be concerned about how I'm treating you. And I've never been checked for being impulsive, but I have to check myself now. I have to say, okay, Dorcas, before you send the email or the stupid letter that you're going to write and it's already delivered, take time to just step back. I used to teach that in anger management for Dr. Burnett when I was reteaching those men in anger management, time out. It's easy to tell somebody else something, isn't it? Yeah, it is. We can tell somebody else what they need to do, and we can't do it ourselves. Really? I'm learning that. This is my journey, and I'm talking about me. I have told people and given out so much advice. And when the rubber met the road, or when the shoes was on my feet, I can't do it myself. So these are the things that I'm trying to really, when I talk about in my book, change, we have to really be willing to change. And change is not the easiest thing, especially when we have been dealing with the behavior so many years. And if you're over 10, hey, and I'm way over 10. But there's things that, so these are the great things that are happening in my life. Are they happening in my life at a later date? Yeah. But you know what? I'm able to talk to young people. I'm able to talk to all kind of people, and I'm telling them different things that I have learned on my journey, and I am grateful for this journey. I wouldn't take nothing, no pain, no hardship, no nothing. When I got my book and I opened my book, I knew that was the end of the chapter. And what I mean by that is, Dorcas, your school is closed, your mother and your father is dead, you don't live in California no more, your back's been hurting, but you getting up. And now come on, let's go to the next level. So let's all go to the next level. We got to move. Never give up, never. So you didn't give up. Now what? Man, you could be having a bad day. I don't know what's going on in your world, and maybe something has happened. Maybe you had multiple deaths like I have, but maybe you handle it different than I handle it. And that's not to negate that we all have pain and we handle pain differently. That's not to say that we should be insensitive or not have compassion and not show love and not show mercy and be graceful to people. That's not saying that. But sometimes it's just time to move to the next level. It's time to stop nursing it, rehearsing it, and doing all that other stuff. We need to move. And so that's where I am right now. That's why I'm up out of the bed. I need to do some exercise. I need to do something different. It ain't working for me no more. It can't be working for me no more because I ain't losing no weight. But I'm eating the same thing, or not the same thing, but different thing, and I'm eating them, healthy and looking at, and reading labels and doing this and doing that. But the exercise that I'm doing in the bed, it's like it's time for you to get up out the bed. So when my bed comes, I told somebody I don't want my room to be my gym. That's over. I'm not going to work that mattress out. I'm not going to work that mattress out. Dorcas, it's time to get up. Now, what does get up mean? I don't know what get up mean, but I know that I have to put forth an effort to keep doing what I'm doing. And keep walking. Just keep looking for something else. And God, what do you want me to do now? Because I want my bedroom to be my bedroom. And I want it to be a place that when I go in my bedroom, it's a place where I relax and go to sleep. That's why I need a car. That's why I'm going to get a car. I don't just need a car. I'm going to get a car. Because these are the things that I'm looking forward to. Now, are you going to be on a walker? I don't know. But guess what? I'm working not to be on a walker. But if I am on a walker, I am on a walker. This is what I said, because if people are calling and say, Dorcas, can you come here and speak to our young people? And I keep waiting for my back to be better. What am I going to tell people and I'm on a walker? I'm going to tell them what I'm going to tell them. It ain't about this walker that I'm walking on. It's about what's inside of me and the change that has taken place. That's where I am now. Before, don't call me to go do no public speaking. I'm on a walker. I'm fat. I'm ugly. That stuff is over. I'm Dorcas Chandler. God has put a lot of giftings inside of me, and I got a lot to say, as you can see. I love to talk. I love people. Oh my goodness. We were on our vacation. That was the best vacation I've ever had. I was just talking to everybody. Hey, how you doing? Hey. They opened the door and people's opening the door. Hey, what's your name? Oh, yeah. I'll talk to you about anything. And I will also listen to you. But these are the things, this fire that's in me now, I gotta go somewhere else. And I mean, if I died today, it was because I was going somewhere else. I'm somewhere else in my mind, and I believe God's going to let me live to fulfill his purpose. And so I can tell somebody else, get up. Get up. Get up. And I sometimes, but you don't know what I'm going through. I don't. I promise you I don't. But this is what I can tell you. Try and just keep trying. And it might fail and it might not look like. I mean, it looks like my weight, Hey, but you know what? I keep trying. I keep going in that kitchen and having breakfast every morning. I didn't even used to even eat breakfast. When I wake up and get dressed, the first place I'm going after I get dressed and stuff is in the kitchen. I got to have my breakfast. And then I'm looking at the clock because now I need a snack to get more calories. Me and my doctor talked about the calories, so I'm trying to get more calorie count and lunch and snack and dinner and clean up the kitchen. I used to use the dishwasher. Now I wash my dishes, sweep my floor. I want my kitchen clean when I come out there. I go in my bathroom. I clean up my bathroom. I'm telling you, it works. All you got to do is put your mind to it and make a conscious decision. I'm going to at least try. That's all. I'm going to at least try to be a better person. I'm going to try to be a better wife. I'm going to try to be a better husband. I'm going to try to be a better kid. I'm going to try to be a better student. I'm going to try to be an example to my neighbors. I'm going to just try. And man, when you try and mean it, it works. I'm excited, and as you can see, I'm excited. I'm waiting on my bed next week, and we're it's just wonderful what you all have done for me. And I realize God uses people, and I say that all the time. God uses people to fulfill his plan in the earth. And if he ever touched your life any kind of way that you know that it was something you couldn't have did yourself, this is what I want to say to you. Go and touch somebody else's life. I love you. This has been Dorcas Chandler at DorcasGazelle.com. You all have a wonderful life. Bye-bye.